Hey, it's baseline. So when you enter baseline and you remove yourself from time and from calendaring, and you experience dense now and the beauty of natural providership, one of the most startling things that hit you and hit me uh, about a year in, after moving through the crossroads of commitment and being a true baseliner, all these definitions in the American Homeless Companion, was that the idea of evolution gets thrown totally out the window. It's impossible. When you look back at the schoolhouse that's described as our society in the book, and you see from the opposite side as baseliner, still able to move up and down for those of you timid about entering baseline. The point is that it's impossible that evolution took place. And you see this because if it did, there would be more versions of us walking around, and those versions would not crossmate. They would only have sex with their own type. If evolution actually happened, then mankind is the only thing around that hasn't evolved. You can't demonstrate with a skeleton of Lucy or say, hey, there's only one missing DNA between, say, a gorilla and man, and say that that's the missing link, that that's the gap that covers that. It's impossible. Again, there would be other versions of us that would be part of that evolution. It's impossible that there would be a mass die-off of each step of the way. There would be other lesser types of folks, as there are types of birds, and we wouldn't cross-mate with them. But it's difficult to say that each step in an evolutionary cycle of us would suddenly go poof. We're in this age of literature we're in that age of cave drawings. It's too great of a gulf. And it's improbable. If you look at the way the body reacts at baseline, my first observations of the loss of hair that we have compared to other animals, our needs for clothes and warmth and things that even your dog doesn't need unless you buy it for him, was just that. It was just a product. It was my first thinking in the American Homeless Companion. Well, we productized these. It was cool. We invented them because it's fun to make stuff, right? And then we sold them to each other. And so over time, our hair began to recede. We didn't need it, and so we became dependent on it. So in other words, it was evolutionary thinking I was using. So after a year, I've reversed my thinking on that because I have not seen in the changes in my body, which have all been essentially as far returned to factory specifications as possible and are perfect. I haven't seen a regrowth of things that would be needed as far as additional hair, harder nails, things like that. And they've all been given quite the chance to do that. So this kind of is sort of our design, and it does make us seem somewhere in the out of the ordinary, and it absolutely discounts the idea of evolution. So I'm not a scientist, but I can certainly tell you that at baseline, some of the things that we use as pillars in our thinking, and so I use two layers there, the observation and then the observation of me. You see it all at baseline. Join us.